Just two different stands. They both stand.
All right, I'm going to have you go and stand up. You're going to be detained in handcuffs.
For what?
You do with that guy out there. Can I show you?
1 second.
I'm scared. Please don't take me to jail.
If he goes through a bondsman, yeah, you gotta go 10%.
Tell your mom, no.
Now I can be on my phone.
If you get this done now,
Just wait for him to come back. So, with this ID, you were planning to open an account or do what?
I've been a police officer for a minute,
Okay,
so I get all of this.
So then you understand.
Your officer told me I matched the description.
They'll invite to my people's people for a smooth price because they get family price. Come on now. Why would I not hook them up?
Today, we are going to unravel 7 shocking bank crimes and robbery meltdowns that spiraled out of control, resulting in arrests and serious felony charges.
Okay. Do you know anything about what's going on, ma'am?
No.
Okay, come here for a second for me, please. Oh, no. Hey.
Whoa.
No. Exactly. Where are you going? Hold on.
What?
No. Come on back in here. We're going to investigate. No.
Okay, you can let me go.
Okay, well then you're going to come back in here.
All right, you can let me go. Don't touch me.
No.
Why are you touching me like this? Get off of me. Why are you touching me?
Hold on.
All right, but you don't have no right to lock me up. Do not touch me.
Do not resist.
Touch me. What are you doing?
Ma'am.
Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me?
The bank managers say that she's cashing a fake check. She's trying to take off on me.
No, I'm not. What the hell?
You're gonna be detained.
Okay.
We'll figure this out.
Okay.
So you can set your phone down if you want.
Okay. Can I call?
Not just right now. You're being detained.
All right. No, don't touch.
You are not.
You locking me up, so I don't know what's going on.
So if you're just not gonna say anything, that's fine. Don't say anything. But
all right. Can I just make a phone call, please?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Maybe later. You're not cooperating with me. Eric, stay here with her. Hang on to her property.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Well, that's a clue when she tries to run away, huh?
Are any of these vehicles yours? Did you come here in a car?
No.
Okay. How'd you get here?
Can I use my phone, please?
No.
Why?
Just stand over here, away from the dark, because people are going to be walking in, okay?
Well, you already got me locked up
Right now, that's all. Okay.
I went in there and did business in there. There's my receipt.
Okay. Do you have your
yeah, I'm not too sure.
police ID?
It's my badge.
Can I see that real quick? I was the third responding officer up here. One of our responding officers.
Said anything to me, but I know.
Exactly.
I know the spiel.
Yeah.
I know you pulled up to my car when I was back there.
Yep.
Maybe because I parked my car.
It was the timing of it, man. You walked
my car back there, and then I went to the back door to try to get in.
We had an issue with some fraud going on in the bank.
Oh, no, it wasn't me.
As soon as one of our first officers responded, he saw you walking back, and you guys made eye contact. It was just a hunch, man. That's all.
Yeah, I mean,
You're an observant person. If you're a police officer, you're an observant person. No problem.
If I actually knew the cop, because I teach in the police academy.
Okay.
So I was seeing
probably not. He's like a 25 years
Yeah, I saw it.
She did have a debit card with a PIN number that put up a profile.
I'll get that out of her property. You have a person named Mikeese Edwards that opened an account here within the last few days. Mm-hmm. And this person's coming and saying she's Mikeese Edwards. Mm-hmm. Trying to cash it.
That's what the debit card. She's swiped.
Trying to cash a check that's written to her for $8,600. Mm-hmm. Written on an account that is a real account with real routing, real account numbers within the normal sequence.
This is a classic check kiting variation, specifically designed to exploit the lag in bank processing. The suspect knows the funds are temporarily available before the fraudulent nature of the check is fully confirmed, allowing them to withdraw cash and disappear.
Range to real customers.
So basically, since it's a citizen's check coming to a citizen's account, and she's had the account open, she can cash the check. We don't need to do the same like closing process where we request the money from the other bank and move it over. Since it's citizens to citizens,
right?
We make those funds available, and that's how the scam works. Is that they essentially take the money, and then by the time we find, I really just need a manager. It's not cheap. It's not cheap.
was dealing with him, but that's the reason why I'm here.
Okay. When he gets back in, I'll let.
Or you want to talk now?
Me?
Yeah.
Just something I can help you with?
Yeah.
What's that?
So, I just conducted business in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I walk out of here, and you guys pulled me over saying I matched the description of a male committing fraud here.
No.
Makes no sense to me.
That's not what was.
That's what I was told by
you
your
were pulled
officer.
over?
Yeah.
Okay.
He pulled up behind my vehicle in the back, ran my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, could you confirm?
I left, followed me almost through Beechwood Mall, and then turned around and hit a U-turn, came back here. So I came back.
Oh, so he talked to you back here. He didn't pull you over.
No, he did not. He talked to me out front. I was the guy. I'm the police officer in Cleveland Heights.
Okay. I don't have to. You could have just walked away from it and never said anything. That would have been fine. He wouldn't have done anything else. So you're misunderstanding what took place.
I'm telling you what your officer told me.
I know, and I'm saying you're misunderstanding
And
exactly
I
what
matched
took
the
place.
description of a person committing fraud.
No, that was never said. What was said was that a male exited right as I was walking up, walked around the back, not sure if you were involved with it. Here's the description.
You called it in,
I told him the description of the person that left right as I was walking up.
which was me.
Correct.
As you were sitting in the car.
Right. I understand why you would.
Just don't sit
I
with
understand why this would not be a good experience for you.
Why?
But
Tell me why you think so.
anybody that thinks that they're being accused of something they didn't do is not going to feel good about it. But you have to understand, you were not accused of doing anything. You got to listen to
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
can do
saying.
that.
So
You the one that wants to stand here and talk to be unprofessional.
So you got to listen to what I'm saying. We did not know how many people were involved, and if you've ever responded to cases of bank fraud
Yes, I have.
with fraudulent checks,
I've been a police officer for a minute,
okay,
so I get all of this.
So then you understand.
Your officer told me I matched the description of a person in this bank committing fraud.
Okay, that was not accurate.
He called it in. Yes or no? You just said that.
I told you.
Right. Did you say I was?
No.
Okay.
I mentioned.
So you understand what I'm getting at here?
Yes. And
He just said he called it in.
And I keep telling you, the officer
Your
was wrong.
officer said I matched the description.
And he was wrong with saying that.
You're talking. You're trying to sweep this under the rug, and
I'm not sweeping anything under the
You're
rug.
not taking it seriously.
I'm taking it completely
No,
seriously.
you're not. Because if you was, we could have.
Her complaint about unprofessionalism is common. However, in a fast-moving fraud investigation, officers prioritize securing potential suspects and evidence. Their focus isn't on public optics, but on preventing further loss and securing the scene, especially when multiple individuals could be involved.
Kind of more professional instead of talking about it out there. You wanted to do all of this in front of customers. When I asked, could we talk about it? Right off the back, you're not handling things professionally. As a police officer, as a sergeant.
Right. You feel better about it?
A little bit.
Cool.
But it's just stuff like that just don't sit well with
Yeah,
me.
I'm
That's
sorry
I get it.
this happened.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Sorry that happened. Let me just go over the thing about the debit card that she swiped. I want to strangle my officer that took her back to jail. Because we don't have a female working. So we did South Euclid come up with a female to do the full pat down on her.
Yeah, nothing come up.
They let her go to the bathroom before they dressed her into the jail clothes. She flushed that debit card. I'm certain of it because they can't find it. Do your records keep record of what she swiped here at the counter, Stephanie?
Yes.
That debit card that she swiped. How long does the transaction history stay stored in your computer information?
Oh, forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
All right. We're probably going to need that at some point.
Thank you, officer.
Yep, Stephanie, here's my card. The report number's on the back. And like I said, we'll be in touch about, I guess, subpoenas for some of those computer records and stuff.
She was taken into custody, booked into county jail, and faces restitution to the victim, substantial fines, probation, and possible jail or prison time if convicted, along with additional penalties related to her attempt to evade detention.
Can you come here for a second?
Stop talking. Just wait with her. Wait with these. Where's partner? He's doing something.
He made me do it. That guy made me do it out there. He's waiting on me.
Yeah, she came and opened up a deposit relationship. ID is fake.
He made me do it. That guy out there. Can I show you?
One second.
I'm scared. Please don't take me to jail. Please, I have 3 kids.
What guy?
I'll give you.
Is he in a car?
Yeah, I'll show you. Please, because I wouldn't have sex with him. Please, I'm scared. I'm scared.
It's all right. Stand over here for a second.
Please.
She came in yesterday to open up an account. The system flagged it. We told her we needed proof of address, so she left, came back, and she brought this. She lives in New Jersey.
And he made me come in here.
Well, she basically just confessed. She said he made me do it. Made me do what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she wasn't successful in opening the account. There's no money. It's just she's trying to open an account with this ID.
Using a fake ID.
Okay.
Please give me a chance, please. Please.
So tell me more about you met him online, and then what? Y'all, when did y'all meet?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. Where?
Here.
Where's here?
Right here. He made for me to come over here, and he said,
She's now detailing how she was pressured, which is vital. The difference between willingly participating in a fraud scheme and being coerced is huge, legally, and impacts potential charges or her cooperation as a witness.
You're not going to do this with me. You got to go to the bank. And I have a regular job. I work at Jim Dandy's.
Okay.
I can take you right to him. I'll call him right now.
Hold on.
Please don't take me to jail, please. I didn't do anything. Please. Or anything. He said that I needed to come open a checking account. And I don't know what they want me to do. I haven't done anything yet.
What's your name?
My name is Monique.
Okay. Where's your actual ID?
I don't have it, but
You
I
have
can,
nothing.
I have nothing. I do have something with my name on it.
Okay, so provide that to this officer, please. I will figure out what's going on.
Here's the one. That's me.
Number 29,
You have everything with a picture?
North Fullerton Avenue,
Yeah, can I
29
get it
North
out?
Fullerton Ave.
It's my alcohol license from Georgia. Can I get it out?
What, does it have your picture on it?
Yeah, I'm just nervous.
Just hold on.
Please don't take me to jail. Please. Am I going to jail? Please.
I don't know. My boss is here now, so let's see if he's a nice guy today.
Hey, will you please? I don't do drugs. I don't do anything.
Okay.
Please
But-
just give me a chance.
So you met? I thought it was one guy. So it's two guys now that you met yesterday, online. Where on?
Reddit.
On Reddit, and then you guys met here in Montclair.
I just need what I was.
So
They were going to give me money till I hang out with them. And they told me I had to come to the bank and open a checking account.
So where'd you get the idea from? They gave it to you, or you? That's yours?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
I was just trying to hang out with some guys and get some money, but not like a criminal way. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man? You're being recorded, just let you know, all right?
Okay.
Is that your real information?
No, that is.
Did you run her yet?
Oh, no.
Okay. How'd you get there?
They paid for my Uber to get here.
Where do you live?
And Lyndhurst. I just want to go home. I don't know.
Hey, come on. We're gonna bring her out here.
Thank you.
They give you a utility bill that's clearly not yours.
Yeah, they told
And
me.
you thought you were doing something okay.
No, they told me I had to do it.
Or what?
I don't know.
Have you ever met these people?
Yeah, I'm scared of them. No, I'm not even from here.
Her statement about being scared adds weight to the coercion claim. This shifts the focus from her solely as a perpetrator to potentially being a victim herself, which complicates the case and opens doors for further investigation into the guise.
Georgia.
I thought you were from Lyndhurst.
That's where I live. Yeah, but originally I'm from Georgia. I don't know anybody here. I was just trying to hang out with some guys.
Where'd you meet these guys?
Online.
Where online? You've been here 2 minutes already.
No.
And I've only been here 90 seconds.
Just please give me a chance. I won't ever talk to anybody again. Please. Please give me a chance. Please. Please just let me go home. Please. Please, please, please. Please, sir. Please. I don't want to do. I just want to work. I have a regular job.
Where do you work?
At Jim Dandy's in Rutherford. I work at a barbecue place. I just want to go home and work and never do anything bad again. Please give me a chance.
You didn't try this at any other banks, did you?
No. I don't even have a car. They Ubered me right here. No.
Does your boyfriend know about these two gentlemen that?
No. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been in trouble before, and I just wanted enough money to get out, and I just want out of this. I just want out.
Would you get in trouble before?
Huh?
Why'd you get in trouble before?
Because
We're gonna look it up, so just tell us the truth.
I used to have a problem with addiction.
Okay.
And I've been clean for a month and 16 days today.
In-state pickup only in Georgia. For she's gonna check Jersey now. They're gonna check Jersey now.
Okay. Well, she's gonna come with us.
Okay.
I'm going to jail for a long time.
I don't know how long. You might be in and out tonight. All right.
I'm in the bag.
I'm scared.
Phone, drop it.
For the last time. The answer is no. You're not going to Georgia. You're being placed under arrest. We're taking you to Montclair Police Department headquarters for processing. You're not going to Georgia.
How long
Okay.
am I being arrested for today?
Fraud.
For a fake ID?
Criminal intent.
Criminal intent.
Your watch is going in your bag where your phone is, right? Phone in the bag.
So what are my charges?
You can have a seat. Watch your head.
Thank you. Sorry about all the craziness.
All good. All good. Thank you.
All right.
This is like a bad dream. This is like a bad dream.
Right in there.
To the left.
Right in there. I'll talk to you a little bit. Just
into the cell.
you can wait there and think about what you did.
Like I said.
She was booked into county jail and, in this fictional outcome, sentenced to 2 years in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised probation, restitution, and mandatory participation in a fraud awareness and victimization prevention program.
Claim? Okay. Can you tell me about the insurance claim?
Not really.
No?
No, sir.
You don't have any idea about it? Thank you very much. Is it your insurance claim?
I believe so, yes, sir.
You believe so?
Yes, sir.
So, shoot me straight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Check's hot.
It is?
I'm asking. You don't even know if you had an insurance claim.
No, sir, it shouldn't be.
Okay. So did you have an insurance claim?
Yes, sir.
What for?
Insurance? For
Yeah.
what? For school?
For school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Is there a problem, sir?
Yeah, there's a problem, man. We're worried about that check not being any good. And you can't explain where the check's coming from.
I'm sorry.
Nobody collects insurance for school. You get where I'm coming from? Ma'am, do you have your ID with you by chance?
Am I under arrest or something?
I'm not under arrest right now, man. I was just trying to figure out what's going on, why the check is the way that it is, and that you can't explain where the check came from. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir, but
Okay.
I'm understanding, did I break any law?
Well, potentially. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, okay? You're trying to cash a check that doesn't belong to you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir, if it's under my name, then it do belong to me, sir.
But you don't have an answer for where that check came from. You're saying insurance.
It's on the paper.
Okay, but you said you made an insurance claim for what?
Yes, sir. I'm saying it's on the paper, sir.
What'd you make an insurance claim for? What are you getting money from the insurance company for?
For what?
Yeah, what'd you get money for? What'd you get a check for?
I just told you why I got a check.
For insurance. That doesn't give me an answer. There's a lot of things that you get checks from insurance for.
Are you trying to tell me the check is hot?
I'm trying to figure out if it is. You
I'm
can't
sorry,
tell.
it's not.
Okay, then tell me what the check is for. What insurance? Into Texas.
Visiting.
Visiting? Family or friends or like traveling or? Okay. All
We
right.
trying to get a crib out here because
Okay. A little better than Illinois right now?
Yeah.
Okay. talk with them. I'm gonna see if we can look at that check.
Sounds good. So you're saying you're not from around here? Or you just moved here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where y'all staying at?
Shit.
We're at a family member house.
Your grandmother's house?
Family member house. Like a
Family
house.
member's house? Gotcha. Is it your family?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. Did work bring you out here or something? Did work bring you out here or something?
No, we just like not into like visit. So around here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What were y'all doing back in Illinois?
Huh?
What were y'all doing back in Illinois? Is that just where you grew up?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there a problem?
That's a great question. I just showed up. So.
This line reveals the officer's deep experience with these types of rings. They've clearly seen this pattern of exploiting vulnerable individuals for fraud before, which helps them quickly identify the likely scheme at play.
Okay. We'll figure it out real quick with you.
They get all over the state.
Yeah. They said they've been in Texas since June 11th. Would that be consistent with?
Well, they hit one of our banks in Lubbock.
That's what I'm saying. Would that be consistent with the time frame? Oh, this morning.
So
okay, different group.
there's a network.
Okay, I got
It's
you.
not the same people.
So
Same customer.
That's the check.
From where to here?
Right here?
Yeah.
Sir, I told you I took a bus here and walked.
You said, where'd you take the bus from?
I won't take the bus from. I'm getting interrogated, man. Where you take the bus from?
Those are pretty simple questions,
I'm
man.
just
Pretty simple questions. Asking where you took a bus from.
totally not from me, man.
Like, I really don't know the area, so.
Okay. So, you got on a bus here in town? Okay, so where's your car that you got here with?
It's not out here.
It's not out here? Okay. So here's the deal, man. We're looking at a couple different things, alright? You're lying to me a lot, I'll be honest with you. Both of y'all are. And then you're also just kind of lying by omission, like y'all just are, like I get it, you don't want to tell me where your car's at. You don't want to tell me where you came from. Where'd y'all stay last night?
In the hotel.
Which hotel?
Motel 6.
Motel 6 in Bryan or College Station?
Where?
In Bryan or College Station, there's two of them. This isn't my first time, being out and about. I know these people that run these rings. They also a lot of times bring people in to try and help them out. And then they watch from across the street or down the road. Is that what's going on today? You here with anybody else? Okay, so it's just the two of y'all. Okay. What's y'all's relationship?
This is my boyfriend.
With my girlfriend. How long y'all been dating?
4 years.
For a year?
4.
4.
And this is a real doctor. He is our customer. And this was the check, I think, that cashed. This is the one we stopped him with.
I'm
trying to
around cops, man.
I get it, man. We're not all jerks, though.
Is this the check they came into today? Okay.
Yeah. And evidently they hit Happy State Bank in Amarillo, too.
Okay. Did he say what insurance company it was for?
No, he did not. He just said, hold on. And y'all, he hung up the phone. The phone hung up. I called again. He did not answer.
Do you know where he went?
That's what I know. I don't know.
Okay. So how long have you been at the motel for?
For a day.
For a whole day?
We got it yesterday.
Did you only rent it for that one day? Okay. So where's all the stuff at? Where's all your stuff at?
We didn't come with no stuff.
Just with the clothes on your back? No, deodorant? Or, anything like that? No toothbrush?
The lack of basic travel items like luggage or toiletries is a massive red flag. It strongly suggests they were brought in specifically for this fraudulent transaction, not genuinely traveling or staying long-term.
Yeah, it's in my purse.
Okay, it's in your purse?
Like my deodorant. I think my deodorant in my purse, yeah.
But you didn't come with any other change of clothes? Okay. Well, that sounds very, very strange. So usually people travel with a bag or something like that. What's your plan now after?
After they get us, we're gonna go by our day, man. Go by our day.
What was your plan after?
He's gonna get the money or whatever and do what he need to do, whatever, to handle his business. And then you see if it's gonna go through, whatever. If it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. We just came to cash out a check, so. It's the first time we haven't had an issue like this.
I just got out yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna run today, are you, please?
Huh?
You're not gonna run on us today, are you?
Nah. Oh, man. Come on, man.
I'm asking.
No, I'm not gonna run at you.
Okay, that's fine.
That sounds like we're getting arrested.
Well, right now you're detained, so if you ran, it's evasion.
Oh, okay.
But you're not under arrest. At the moment.
Okay, well, just give us a second, okay?
Hey, you said you called your uncle and stuff. Is it okay if we take a look at your phone? Is it okay if we look in it?
In this fictional outcome, he was sentenced to 18 months in prison, followed by 2 years of probation, ordered to pay restitution, fines, and barred from opening new financial accounts without court approval.
That does not give you the right to take that person's identification. Clearly, it's not you.
On May 31st, 2024, officers were dispatched to a bank for a fraud report involving a woman who had attempted the same scheme at multiple banks.
Yeah, so she went to our Seattle branch, opened an account with a different ID. She went to our Burien branch with a different ID. This is a third ID with a different name here at this branch.
I'm Officer Clark with the Kent Police Department. I have my body camera going, okay? Do you know why we're here?
Here's the fake utility bill that she keeps circulating with different things on it.
Have you guys actually identified her as, like, with a true name?
We don't know. So this is the third ID with different name. We can give you what the other IDs are.
Please.
Pictures of them.
Yep.
Any preference?
You wouldn't mind.
What's your name, ma'am? Okay. So at this point, you are detained and you're not free to leave. Do you understand that? Okay. Ma'am, do you have identification? So, we can identify you. I'm just kind of trying to gauge your compliance with me, okay? I'm trying to not be super evasive on it. If you have identification, I'd love to see it.
I don't.
Okay. Are you going to give me your name?
So we're trying to make this as easy as possible by just asking for your name, okay? Rather than having to bring someone here to take your fingerprint or potentially then book you in jail just to get your name. So if you give us your name, there could very well be a possibility that I send these up to review and they contact you at a later time. And if you don't, then we have to go take you to jail to make sure we have you identified.
I just don't want you to catch any like extra charges of like basically delaying the process of an investigation by just not being cooperative. Okay? Because we do have to know who you are. That's like I said. So we are conducting an investigation this time, okay? So can I just get your name?
I just got really hot.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? You're kind of in a situation right now, okay? So, not a big deal. But I need to know who I'm talking to, okay? So if you need to...
We'll help you do that. So, with this idea, you were planning to open an account or do what?
Yeah, I was going to open an account and I was going to start. I was going to start getting a job and just be this person.
Okay. Have you ever lived in New York? So where did the idea of New York come from? Like you just like New York?
I always wanted to go there.
Gotcha. Where did you get the Social Security card?
A friend gave it to me.
A friend. Where does this friend frequent live, or what's his name?
He's just a voice over the phone.
Okay. And how about this ID?
It's the same person. It's a voice over the phone.
Okay.
You call a number, you get what you want.
Okay. Did that same person give you this ID?
I got it in the mail.
Okay. But the same, you got it the same way? Have you had a Social Security card for these other IDs? You did? Okay. Where are the...
The mention of a voice over the phone and IDs coming in the mail indicates this isn't an isolated act, but part of a larger identity theft network. These rings often prey on vulnerable individuals, using them as mules for fraudulent schemes.
Those IDs and Social Security cards at? Do you see anything necessarily wrong with what you're doing?
Well, these people there, I'm told that they're not able to be them anymore. Like they're not even real anymore. Like they're like in the hospital and they can't be them. So how am I hurting anybody?
Okay. Were you successful in opening an account with those other locations?
She said she'd call me back later.
Okay. So were you intending to get a job with the other names as well? Or
I was gonna see if which one would pass because you never know what comes up when they actually do a background check.
okay. Where do you currently live right now? Your home. Okay. Where do you frequent?
It was the Aurora area. That's just the name that I was given.
By who?
The person on the phone.
Okay. I will be right back and we'll see about the ID. Okay.
So I got them trying to pull some kind of a DOL out of New Mexico. So it's unfortunately they have her listed like for a felony. It was a warrant out of New Mexico. It was like conspiracy to commit shoplift. So it wasn't felony. It was like something dumb. But they have her listed in there. We don't have anything on our end. The only thing I didn't run was like county booking to see if she's been booked there. But we got nothing on her on our end. I mean, I would probably ask her like why she's giving like an AKA, like what is her actual freaking name, and like I mean, but then again, people who like commit frauds like this, like I don't even know if they know who they are anymore at this point, you know. But like, I would say we'd probably take her down and get her like book her and fingerprint her and do all the stuff and get photographs.
And then do the felony quite large.
Do what do you got? She's going felony level on that one. Okay. Yeah, I would transport her down, get her fully identified and stuff like that. And then I mean she's homeless, so who knows where she's gonna go? But try to get a good address. I'll see if I can dig into it a little bit. If she can give me some more about the name and stuff. Hey Ashley. So it's me, Officer Clark again. So we're having issues with your name. So we've got you in the system for like multiple names. Is there a reason for that? Do you go by other names?
I have my married name.
What's your married name?
But I don't go by it anymore.
Okay. Well, whether you go by it.
This is a textbook explanation of identity fraud and false impersonation. The officer is deliberately breaking down the elements of the crime for her, making sure there's no misunderstanding about the illegality of her actions.
Anymore or legally go by it are a couple different things, okay? So, the last name that you had identification, what name would it be? And where would that have been out of?
New Mexico.
Okay. You ever heard of the word doppelganger, where you have someone who kind of looks like you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a chance that you look like someone. That does not give you the right to take that person's identification. Clearly it's not you. It does not have your name on it. And then come into a financial institution and try to open up bank accounts and take out loans and do all the things, right? That's called fraud, okay? That is fraudulent, 100% hands down. Because you are not that person, and you are telling them that you are that person when you're not. That's against the law, okay? And you know that. I know you know that.
We're not going to take her to jail today because she's having some medical issues and we also identified her. But who will be investigated for a felony level identity theft.
Okay, yeah, for trespass and all that too, though, because like she's been going from branch to branch, and I'm not really sure if she smoked in the bathroom, did some.
Okay, do you want me to trespass her for a year or for life?
For life.
Okay, do you have any other branches in Kent?
No.
Okay, so I can only trespass her for the branch in Kent. I can't trespass her for other locations.
Okay. Can you check her bathroom?
Where is it?
I was trying to use the restroom and I went over there. She used the guest bathroom, but I felt like ever since I walked right in, my nose is like in between these two.
I didn't smell anything in the bathroom. She may or may not have.
On that card, next to the stars, those places can help you kind of start over. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Give them a call. Reach out to them.
You guys actually care in this state.
Yeah, we try.
New Mexico
Obviously,
don't about it.
stop trying to do what you're doing now. Okay.
She was sentenced to 3 years in state prison, followed by 3 years of supervised probation. ordered to pay restitution to the affected financial institutions, prohibited from possessing identification not issued in her legal name, and required to complete a financial crimes rehabilitation program.
And they said it's been altered.
What way did they say that it's been
See
altered?
how this is, let me show you what color.
Okay.
I really got this check from, I would be reselling stuff, so I started to do the dirt bike, and that's the check that he gave me.
He gave you this for a dirt bike?
Yeah. So I tried to do the mobile, but then it said it was talking about taking a certain amount, and then it was going to take a certain amount of days. I'll be wrapped in. I got to perform tonight at Tiger. I just was at KLD last night, you feel me? And I got another one at KLD next week. So
Okay.
I'm
You have the dude's information that you sold the dirt bike to?
I don't got his information because somebody hit me like about it. There are people trying
So it was a friend of a friend, basically.
type deal, you feel me?
Fraud department, she said that it's been changed to his name here. You want to talk to her on the phone?
Yeah, do you have her on the phone? What kind of dirt bike was it?
I just get a man on too much.
And you don't know anything about it?
I ain't gonna say I don't know nothing about it, but it's like I can't tell you too much about it because that's not my forte. I don't be sitting there studying the dirt bikes all day. I can tell you the color, I can tell you speed and stuff like that, but it's like certain brands and stuff, I don't be. I'm not a person that's.
Your fire department said that this had been changed as far as the name, and then what else did you say was changed?
Do you have any messages or anything to say that you sold a dirt bike to somebody?
Not on my phone.
No?
Not on this one right here.
Okay, here you go.
Hey, how you doing? This is Officer Bishop. Okay. So you're saying the name and address and everything on that was what's been changed on it, and then the check number at the top, that was reported stolen? Okay.
After confirming with the fraud department that the check was in fact stolen, the other officer now returns to the suspect to get his side of the story.
So you don't have any information for the person you sold this dirt bike to. You don't know anything about the dirt bike, and you don't have anything that says...
I don't have it on this phone.
You have it on another phone?
Yeah, but I don't have that. I don't have my...
That's correct. It's been altered, yes.
What was the amount on the check that she was supposed to receive?
2,305.
Just telling you,
Dude, I meant like, cause I be riding the train all the time, you feel me? So I'm in the city, I'm telling folks that that's with the reselling and stuff, be like, shoot, my homie trying to buy a dirt bike. And I'm like, okay, bet. That's what I want for the dirt bike. Be like, all right, bet.
You don't have any proof of anything of sale of this dirt bike?
Not on this phone. Like, that's what I'm telling you, like, not on this phone.
What did the dude look like? You don't know?
I took the dirt bike to my man's that's down the west, and they pushed up and he handled the business for me. I had to go to KLD.
You're not helping yourself, man.
Tell you what?
I'm just telling you, you're not helping yourself.
The moment you touch it, it just... So we got it Wednesday. There's no way this thing would have made it till today. And this is stolen.
Jabari, what's a good phone number for you?
Huh?
What's a good phone number for you?
678.
Just hold on to that, okay?
We just had the same situation happen in DeKalb County last week in Decatur, and it was an $8,000 check off of Howard out of Sandy Springs. And Detective Craig, we've actually got a lead on that, so I'm making an arrest on that one too.
You have an account here? Do you have an account here?
I don't have an account here, my mama do.
Okay.
I'm just curious, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but is the felony count still over 2,500 or is it higher now?
I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure just him having this.
Notice the officer discussing felony thresholds. This is crucial because the amount of the check directly impacts the severity of the charges, determining if it's a misdemeanor or a serious felony with significant jail time.
Check alone is going to be, just him having that check alone and trying to deposit it should be a felony, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey man, I'm here at the hospital. I'm at the credit union in the hospital. They've got a guy with a stolen check that's been altered with his information. He's trying to cash it. It's been a minute since I've worked one of these. The print on the check is pristine until you touch it. As soon as you...
Bari keeps finding ways to incriminate himself even further.
So as soon as you touch it, it just starts disintegrating.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
But this is, all this is fine.
This is moving too?
No.
No, that's not.
It's just the name.
This is the check number.
Radio to 2218.
Do we ever speak to...
He's right here.
No, we haven't. The victim?
The victim of the stolen check?
The fraud lady was telling me that her story was this check was supposed to come to her in mail, she never received it and called them and reported it stolen.
But the amount was supposed to?
No. the amount was the same. That this amount,
Well,
everything
that's
was
fine.
supposed to go to her. The only thing that's been changed is that.
Yeah, absolutely. This thing looks like $4 grand a second. I'll have to look up which degree.
Because he's saying he sold a dirt bike, doesn't know the kind of dirt bike or anything, to a guy he met through the train, who had a friend who wanted to buy the dirt bike.
You're saying the guy issued this check to him?
Yes, but he got this on Wednesday, and today is Friday. So you're going to go 2 days with no damage to this, but as soon as you touch it, well, this was the date of the original.
I mean, it looks like forgeries to me, dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely. I don't think there's any stipulation of no ownership anyway.
I mean, even still, like, I mean, that's enough. He's saying he got that from the results of the dirt bikes.
Yeah, I think it's probably something like an aerosol can or something that they're popping off.
So how did you get this check? I ain't gonna ride that shit for what I'm asking you.
Oh, the dirt bike.
The bike, you don't know what that bike was?
I ain't ride it. I don't even ride it. I got it to resell it.
You got a bike. Where'd you get the bike from?
I bought the bike off somebody. Somebody in the street. They were selling the dirt bike. I ain't catch their name. I don't remember their name.
This is the bike you have to register?
I never did none of that with the bike because I was planning to resell the bike. I didn't get the bike with it to drive it.
Well, that'd be illegal.
I'm not sure about that. Performing. I'll just take it down to performing. You want to see the video?
No. I want to see some proof that you actually sold something, I guess, just check.
I just told him it's not on my phone. Like, how am I going to get the iPad here if I can't go get the iPad?
Show me a picture of the bike on your phone.
I don't have no picture of the bike on this
You don't have
phone.
a picture of anything. You have pictures of stuff you did.
I have it on my iPad. My iPad and my phone are two different Apples. I have two different
You don't have
iClouds.
your iPad? You have two different iClouds?
Yes,
two
I do.
different devices.
Yes. Yeah, that's your belief. What do you mean? I've been working at Apple since 14.
Dude, this is forgery. This is forgery.
They said that.
Yes. I'm giving you an opportunity to defend it. Right now, you haven't defended it.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I want you to tell me the truth.
I just told you the truth. If you don't believe it, then that's your fault. That's your belief.
It's my belief, but it's your problem.
I mean, it could be my problem, but I'm gonna get out the problem. So what are we talking about? Money gonna get me out the problem. So
Yeah, not this money?
Not that money, but we got paid. Come on, huh?
So you got money for a bike that you don't know, but you know how much that bike is worth?
I don't know how much the bike worth. I don't care about how much the
You
bike worth.
got a random amount of money?
I'm gonna sell the bike to my people's people for a smooth price because they get family price. Come on, now. Why would I not hook them
Family
up?
price. What's family price?
If I mess with you,
I know what it means.
It's
So what's the
family-
family price? What's the family price? What's the discount for family price?
there's no discount. If I mess
So
with
it's
you,
not
I'm gonna
family
mess
price,
with
it's
you.
just the price.
No, if I make up the price, if I have a good relationship with you, it could be the same price for you and you. But if me and your relationship is more stronger than his,
This is where the suspect's behavior shifts dramatically, moving from verbal deception to outright physical resistance. This immediately adds new serious charges like resisting arrest, significantly worsening his legal predicament, regardless of the initial fraud.
Y'all good? Yep.
Yeah. Anybody available to code 7 to 18 on Monday Road, Story Drive? 14 on code 8
Oh, I can't transport. I can't even go over there. I'm stuck. You got to transport, Cameron. Sarge, you want to go to 18 Mulkey?
Oh, yeah,
Story?
okay, yeah.
A guy with a knife or something?
2202. I'll be en route to that 1881 from Cop Hospital.
218. It's 218 on like a 54 or something. Is this y'all's?
Are you bringing this in?
Or is this? That's it? That's yours? Okay. That's his. All right.
Those are my property.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
Thanks, man. You all right?
I'm good.
I know you put some blood on your hands. 11. I was asking if that was his description. Is this on clip anywhere?
No, unless you gonna cut it.
I'm gonna cut it.
I know you is. You want to pay for that on?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. That's limited against greasing.
Looks like it, huh?
Yeah, it is. Cut it. It's dirty as I don't want that.
It's the same guy from earlier.
Larry's leaving tonight. She was 10-3.
Slip on that side. Take these chains off.
I'll the right one, I'll tell you that.
Hey, can you let go of your wrist right here?
Together, y'all got container.
We're gonna fix them.
I'm trying to fix it now. Keep it broke. Don't put the cast on.
In this fictional outcome, he was sentenced to 18 months in county jail, followed by 2 years of supervised probation, ordered to pay restitution to the credit union and the account holder, assessed court fines, and required to complete an anti-fraud awareness and decision-making program as part of his release conditions.
What the hell is that?
You saw him actually protected from anything. From the law, you're saying?
No. Okay.
I'm just internationally protected. That's what that ID is. I just gave it.
Never heard
He's
of that.
He's a sovereign citizen.
Yeah. No, I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
It says it right there on the back of the card.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
I don't need to read it. I've seen
No,
it.
it don't. It don't say I'm a sovereign citizen because I don't claim to be a sovereign citizen at all.
Okay. Same ideology.
And that account that I'm using.
Where the checks are from?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That account, you better check with the Bank of St. Louis before you make a move on me. So I got written permission to use that account. Can you reach out to him and see who this would be through?
Where they found that?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I got written permission to use that account. If I didn't have written permission to use that account, I wouldn't be using it. I've had my passport since 2020.
Since 2020?
Yeah.
So you don't have a driver's license?
No.
Okay, because you can't drive out of here.
Why not?
Because you don't have a license.
I don't need a license.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
So you're saying you're a sovereign citizen?
No, I'm not saying I'm a sovereign citizen, officer. Now, let me explain something to you. Okay. The sheriff, at the same time I was working at Trumbull County Sheriff, I was working at Kiowa Metropolitan Housing Authority, full time, on the midnight shift.
No.
Y'all need to stop assuming, stop putting labels on people. That's disrespectful. Don't call me something that I don't claim to be. You don't know diddly squat about me besides what's in that computer. That's all you know about me. You don't know nothing else about me.
Well, we know you can't. You're not allowed to drive.
No.
Yeah, I am
Not a
allowed to
license.
drive.
Yeah.
I don't need a driver's license.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Now, let me ask you a question.
That's why you got your car towed last time.
Officers, I'm not arguing with you. Listen, here's what I want. No, I didn't.
You did.
Here's what, no,
I
didn't.
towed it.
Listen, you never towed that car. That
I
car
did.
never been towed.
Not that one. Your other one.
You towed what car?
Yeah, we stopped you before. It was a couple years ago now.
No, you
I remember
didn't.
you. Yeah, I did.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did.
Where do I live?
I promise you.
Where do I live?
I don't know. You had these. I don't know.
You didn't.
This number's longer than I ever said. Look at that. Look, what is that even supposed to be?
Listen,
we don't even know if that's even you, but I recognize your face.
Listen, you don't recognize my face.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Now let me explain
No,
something.
don't try putting labels on him that he can't remember you.
No.
When he can't remember you.
Don't put that evil on.
Yeah, don't try putting that on him.
Listen, I ain't never had my car towed for that. I ain't never had my car towed because I ain't no driver's license.
What's that?
Do you want me to take this to the other officer?
Yeah, give that to search.
I ain't never had my car towed because I ain't no driver's
They
license.
not. What are they checking for?
Do you know how long it's been since I haven't had a driver's license?
2023. License expired.
Yeah, it expired, and I renew it.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to drive then.
No. Now, let me explain something to you officers, okay, before you jump to conclusions. I understand what the Ohio Revised Code says, but what overrides the Ohio Revised Code? Don't the United States Supreme Court rulings on driver's license override that? Yes, it does.
You need a driver's license.
No.
They're saying you need a driver's license.
No,
You have a valid driver's license.
Well, look, let me tell you something. It don't say I need a driver's license. Ohio.
City of Orange, State of Ohio does.
I don't care nothing about City of Orange, State of Ohio. I don't care about
That's
that.
what we go by right now.
Well, I'm not going by that because I'm going by what federal law says. Federal law overrides state and city. Federal says the U.S. Supreme Court says I don't have to have a driver's license or car insurance.
Mentioning a car being under a trust and not needing insurance under federal law is another core tenet of the sovereign citizen movement. They try to distance themselves from standard legal entities to avoid regulations, but it simply doesn't hold up in court.
I don't know. I haven't looked at that just yet.
Okay,
I'll take a look though for you.
The account number, don't start with a 98 on both of those checks? How do I know that? Because it's my private trust. Just register with the Internal Revenue Service.
4746.
Want me to go home and get the paperwork for you? My girlfriend fax the paperwork to you?
4746.
No, just wait here.
I'm trying to make a deposit and call the police. For what? I ain't doing anything illegal. What am I doing? I don't understand that. You go to the bank to make a deposit because they're too large a deposit to call the police? It's ridiculous. It don't make no sense. Why can't y'all just treat customers like customers?
Is it Todd Hunt or Tyler Hunt?
Don't scan the check. If the check scans and it goes through, what that mean? Does that mean the check is good?
That's what they're trying to figure out right now.
Here's another check that I'm waiting to clear from the IRS. Okay?
If you have all this money, why are you in Warren?
For one point, I'm getting ready to get out of Warren.
What do you do for work?
I'm retired.
Oh.
I'm going to get the hell out of Warren. This check right here.
Where's the trust from?
Huh?
Where's the trust from?
It's from
family or what?
Yeah, it's from my dad's estate. Part of it's from my dad's estate, and my mom's estate. My mom and dad is deceased. This check right here to the IRS, United States Treasury, dated 8/13, $1.25 million. So why the hell would I write $1 million check and I ain't got no money in the account? Well, the check is bad. Come on, guys. Y'all know better than that.
Pictures of checks. You got pictures of checks.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't mean anything.
You could have just been sitting at home writing them, taking pictures of them.
Well, guess what? You want to go to my house and want me to log into my IRS? No. I understand what you're saying, but for me to show you that you just doing this, go to my house, look at my account, and I'll log into my IRS account, and you see them checks.
How do we know you're not just doing this?
Because I don't talk shit. I don't talk shit and came back here. I'm 64, going to 65 years old. I'll be 65 October 2nd. When I talk the talk, I walk the walk.
When did all this start? This stuff.
When did this?
That start.
I've had that for the last 2 years.
All right. I'm just trying to.
I haven't sent this ID
I mean,
to the government yet. Okay? I haven't sent it in to the government. When I send this ID into the government, they're going to put it in the computer.
who said that?
No, I ain't know who said it. I haven't done it yet.
Who told you that?
Nobody told me anything.
Where did you read it?
I ain't read it nowhere.
How do you know?
Because I know. Because I've sent other ID in.
But who told you?
Nobody told me anything. I did it on my own.
How do you know they enter your ID in?
Just like they enter your driver's license.
That's because that doesn't belong to you. That belongs to the state. That ain't even your driver's license.
Listen.
That's why it's entered.
Now listen. Now you just opened your mouth and you said a very important thing right there.
Something you need.
No.
Even your plates.
No.
Yeah.
The driver's license don't belong to me. It belongs to the state. Okay, and I don't belong to the state. The driver's license belongs
If you
to
want
the
to
state.
drive on a road,
No, I'm not
you're going to
driving.
get that license.
I'm not driving. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Now read it in the law. Am I allowed to travel? I'm not driving.
See, everything you're saying. See, these questions I'm
That's
asking
not
you, this is all sovereign citizens.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
Go read the law. See, y'all talk that sovereign citizen crap, but you won't go read the law. Go read the law. Include the Ohio Revised Code.
I know.
It.
I know.
Read it what it says. You are. Let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. So before driver's license, the car came out. Everybody was walking, right? Did they have to have a license to walk? I want y'all to use y'all's brain.
Walk?
I'm not talking about that bull crap. Use your head more than hat rat. Before the invention of an automobile, everybody was what? Walking. Then people were on animals. Am I right? Am I wrong? Then they went from animals to wagons, right? Then they
Arguing about the history of driving and whether licenses existed initially completely misses the point of modern statutory law. Laws evolve with technology and societal needs. Historical context doesn't invalidate current regulations.
went to cars. Go back and read your history. When automobiles was first created, find out if there was a driver's license.
We ain't worried about history.
No, history.
We're worried about the present law.
History.
The present law.
History has
The present law.
Yeah. And I don't care about
You have to have it.
And then set a bond, and then he's gone. So we're just going to book him right now and run an investigation, and we'll talk to the prosecutor's office and go from there. But yeah, he's a sovereign citizen. I'm going to have you stay out here.
What does that mean?
I'll explain that to you. Like, the laws don't apply. There's their laws.
Okay.
So they got their own set of laws.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
stop believing.
So if federal,
stop believing what they trained you.
So federally,
and brainwashed you to believe, and go read the law.
What's your stance on marijuana?
If you marijuana, I'm gonna tell you what my stance is on marijuana.
No, tell me right now what. Hold on, because this is going to blow your case out of the water.
No, it's not.
What is the federal stance on marijuana? What is Ohio's stance on marijuana?
The Ohio stance and the federal stance is two different stands. They both stand.
All right, I'm going to have you go and stand up. You're going to be detained in handcuffs.
For what? What y'all handcuffing me for? What did I do?
46.
Do y'all see my passport book?
Oh no, that was the call 3 days ago.
What are y'all arresting me for?
Hold on. You got your key on you? Lock them?
Yeah. Can I call my girlfriend? So she
From the county.
That's my ID right there. Where's my passport book? 'Cause she didn't even-
Well, we're keeping that.
You keeping my passport book for what? All right, good. So you know this is false arrest, right? So you guys are not going to tell me why you're arresting me, huh?
Well, I'm guessing passing bad checks, my friend.
I ain't passing no damn bad checks. I ain't passing no bad checks.
Right here, this one.
I got permission to use that account from the Federal Reserve Bank and the IRS.
In this fictional outcome, he was sentenced to 12 months in county jail, followed by 18 months of supervised probation, ordered to pay full restitution to the victims and financial institutions involved.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have his ID? Do you have his ID on? The guy?
We were
Okay.
working on it. Do you need it?
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, officer. Hi.
Can you stay 10-12? I'm going to get his ID really quick.
Can I help you?
Letter 0958013734. Ma'am, do you have your ID on?
No.
You don't have any ID on you?
I don't know.
What's your name?
Janelle.
Janelle what?
It's
not in your wallet?
Why is that in here?
I'm just asking. You guys are together, so do you have an account here?
I'm not together with anybody. I just walked in. You watched me walk in.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I know him, but I'm not with him. I was just supposed to go in to go to my mom to the hospital. That's all I know.
So why'd you come here?
So I was supposed to meet up with him here.
Oh, so
to
you're
go to
with
the
him?
hospital. Now, well, I had nothing to do with the chase. So. Hi.
All right, so what's going on?
So this here is his profile. This is the account. This is a check he deposited, and he just took $3,000 around that out with my teller. Leaves, comes back in, tries to now take $8,000 out. When my teller goes through the transaction history, you'll see all the withdrawals from that $25,000 that he's cashing out at. And it's all different branches, so by the time he came back for the second round, my back office put a prohibited status on the debit card because it drew a red flag to my back office.
Mm-hmm.
So they froze the card. So now he went to go insert the card again and take out the $8,000. My teller's like, this card we use in Boss cards. We don't have cards like this. So then we're like, I call my back office.
Okay, so sorry, this card, what now?
Ours are embossed. So like the numbers are raised.
Isn't this one raised?
No, this is embedded. It's not embossed where it sticks out like a braille. Cut off on that one.
Okay.
So I just wanted to give you the same. Oh, they both came out on both. Did it?
Okay, so hang on to
Yeah,
one.
okay.
I want to get myself
Yeah.
confused. Okay, so
He's been taking out all of it.
So where can you print me out the deposit for this?
It's an ATM deposit.
Okay, and when you say bleeding it, like
He's like been spending all the money.
okay, so the deposit cleared on what day?
It says, okay, hold on, I can tell you right now. Give me a minute. On the 5th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on the 5th, which was Saturday, he made an ATM deposit.
No.
Is there any way to tell which ATM it was?
Yes. Hold on. Cisco, you needed me, sweetie?
You need my EJ?
In a minute, yes. Okay. I'll keep you posted. Cypress Parkway, Kissimmee, Florida.
Okay.
Notice how the officer is methodically gathering details about the ATM deposit location and timing. These seemingly small pieces of data are crucial for building a timeline and potentially identifying other co-conspirators or tracing the origin of the fraudulent check.
And then he's
cleared on Sunday?
The 4th was Friday?
Was it Friday? Yeah.
So
okay.
Saturday, it cleared.
Okay.
Because it's a chase check, so then if we see that the funds are there, we don't know, like the systems are doing it, can't read the stuff.
Okay.
So it's going to make it available. And then there's pending transactions there.
So then he came back today and took out...
And took out $3,900 of my money that he's got in his possession. And then he left.
Cash? Okay.
Cash, yep. And then he left, came back again, and was like, oh, that worked. Let me try $8,000 now. And he gave my teller some story, like he's going away. He needed more cash. It's over here, because you only see in the front part. I'm printing it now for you.
Okay.
So, it tried to be $8,000, but by that time, my back office, too, restricted the account, the card. And then that's when my teller says, let me see the card. And he goes, boss, this is not like our cards. So I'm like, So when I call my back office, I'm like, we're not doing like embedded cards yet,
So how
right?
much time? What was the first? When was $3,000? What time?
The 3,000. It says 10:49.
And then he just came back now.
Came back again, yeah.
Okay.
Do me a favor, just stay off that phone right now. While we're doing
My mom didn't
Just stay off that.
I didn't come here with him. That's what the question was.
But you're here with him. You know
I came
him.
to meet up.
He
here
called
with
you
him.
babe.
Yeah.
Then you said you didn't have a wallet or a purse.
This is not a purse. This is not even a wallet.
I'm sure your ID is in there.
Cards.
And I'm sure your ID is in there. Is your ID in there?
My medical card's in there, sir.
Is
I
your
already gave it to him.
Is your ID in
I
there?
don't have one.
Okay.
So what are you saying? I'm gonna get nowhere.
I know I'm not. It's like talking to a wall.
Obviously. No, no. So what are you doing? Alright. You want the big hat or the big hat?
Hey, let's hey, you got a warrant for some sort of failure to deliver return funds? It's out of Polk County, so your bond is $1,000. So I'm gonna put you in a car, and then we'll talk about what's going on. Okay? All right.
My bond's $1,000, so it's gonna be $100 to get me out.
I'm gonna come back and talk to you. Okay? I'll tell you what's going on.
But is that true? $100?
If he goes through a bondsman,
Yeah, you gotta
be 10%.
Tell your mom. Like,
So now I can be on my phone?
if you get this done, if you get this done now,
Just wait for him to come back.
Sometime today.
Hey, you want me to have your phone?
This explanation for using the same address feels like a rehearsed excuse. Suspects often create elaborate backstories to legitimize their proximity, but experienced officers will flag this as potentially indicative of a deeper, more coordinated involvement.
When he got out of jail, he needed a new address because his ex-girlfriend didn't want to give him back his birth certificate and social security number.
What's your phone number?
And for him to get a job, I just let him use my address.
What's your phone number? Were you here earlier today? No. Okay. Why'd you meet up here?
I was just come here to meet up with him so that me and him can go together to see my mom in the hospital.
Were you able to find an email or
Look, when you see me when you were talking to him, that was my first time ever walking in here.
That was your first time walking in here?
Yeah, ever.
So where are you guys going to go after this?
I was gonna go RMC. My mom's on the seventh room in the 5th floor right now.
With him?
I was going to go with him, yeah.
Okay. How are you guys going to get there?
Uber.
Alright, did he tell you what he was doing here?
No, I didn't even know why he was there. I didn't even know he had a chase. You know, he had a banker chase or anything. I don't know none of that stuff.
Alright.